Okay. I can see the bird well. Business communication. Okay, encouraging conversation. So let's see. There are some tips and decide which 5 are the most useful. So let's see the art of small talk. So let's see, we have some tips here. Let's talk about them. Let's read them. Let's talk about them. And then, of course, we have an audio to listen to and ask a few questions. Okay, what is the art of small talk? Introduce yourself and use a tagline. For example, hi, I'm Jules from Munich. This can get the conversation started as your colleague can ask a question about your hometown or your trip. So good, not bad. When your colleague introduces himself or herself, try to repeat his or her name when you reply, or use their name later in the conversation. Good one. Break the ice with a comment about a current news story or a remark about the event you're at, its location and the weather, for example. Avoid these topics of conversations, your health, your private life, gossip, and the best conversation topics are sport, books, theater, movie, food, museum, and travel. Try and find a shared experience or something else you have in common. Keep the conversation flowing by not monopolizing it. Ask a question and really listen to your colleague's reply. Then respond with comments from your own personal experience and ask another question. Ask open questions would require more than a one-word answer. If your colleague asks a yes-no question, give some extra information. And use sound like and word like really to indicate that you are listening and interested. This will motivate your colleague to tell you more. And the last one, share information about yourself, but keep it positive. People don't like colleagues who are negative or who complain a lot. So what do you think about these tips? So when we start a conversation and we want to start a conversation, of course, so we have some phrases that we normally use. We ask a few questions, we talk about some topics, and now you can tell me which one do you find more useful?
So I have a question
Of
about
course.
break the ice. Break the
Yeah.
ice, that mean when people first they have a first meeting, so they didn't know each other, so everyone keep look like ice. So
Yeah,
so
of course,
yeah.
very good. Actually, the most important part of every conversation, especially the first time that you meet people, is breaking the ice. And what is that? So the first time that you maybe meet someone or maybe people, especially in a group, so people can't communicate very well because, you know, they feel a bit shy maybe. Sometimes some people are a bit introvert. So how do you break this ice? How do you make the conversation actually started more active and make people talk and speak? So this is the meaning of break the ice. And
Yes.
actually, it's really important because, you know, for example, some people, I don't know, they are extroverted, so it's okay. They can talk, they can easily communicate with other people. Some people no. And some people feel like a bit shy. They can't easily talk on topics. So it's really important, especially if you are like a leader, if you are a teacher, if you are a guidance. So if you are the person who start the conversation, it's really important to use some topics, ask some question to make them talk. So this is the meaning. And we have another word here that you can see, this one, monopolize. And what is the meaning of monopolize? Monopoly, we talked about it before, I think. It's like it's like, for example, everything is under my control. Like, so I am the one who talk, I am the one who decides. So it's not really good. So because everything should be shared between people in meeting or, for example, conversation. So this is the meaning of monopolizing. Okay, now you tell me.
There's a technique to keep the knots monopolized. That's don't don't interrupt another people when they are talking.
Yeah. Not as only interrupting, so this can be a part of it. Like, actually, that interrupting is totally, different context because it can be considered as impolite, rude behavior, and it's actually makes people feel uncomfortable, especially when talking. So maybe they forget what they were talking about, and it's not really good. But monopolizing is like, now I'm a teacher, I'm talking. Just, I won't let you talk because I talk, and I want you to listen to me and just say yes and no. This is not really good. So this is a conversation. It's actually, we are sharing some dialects, not monologue. Monologue belongs to me, only me, but we are sharing some dialects, me and you.
Yeah. That mean it should be add and answer and add and answer.
Of course. Interaction. Ask, answer, talk, and talk. Yeah. Well, and which one do you find more useful? Which tip can be more useful when starting conversation, talking to people?
Yeah, I think more of them useful for me, but I think in the fourth is very important because I know the topic. I should to talk in the first time talk with another people. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And
Can I add the weather in the bad conversation topic?
yeah, of course. So about the
Weather.
weather, you mean?
Yeah, weather. About the
Of,
weather.
yeah, of course. It's like, there are some general topics that we normally use. For example, it's about today. The first phrase that we normally say when we want to make a good, I don't know, like when I communicate with people is, such a nice day, or it's rainy again. And then we start. So this is really good. It's general topic, and you can easily talk because you have, yeah, it's really bad today, I don't know, it's awful, so this way, or it's really nice day. So this way you start your conversation. But of course we don't ask about some personal, you don't ask some personal questions. So about, okay, if you're married, how old are you, or for example. And let me say, it depends on the culture. That is really important because that in every culture, some things are different, some tips are different maybe. Maybe it's really normal to ask about age in your country, but it's not normal in other countries. So it depends. And this one, using people's name, that is really good. Maybe one of the most important steps to break the ice is to use people's name. Especially when you are at the same age, so you can use the first name. So that is really good because actually you make the conversation like warm and you make people feel comfortable, so trust you. So that is really good.
Yes.
But it depends again on your culture. Yeah. And tell me about these tips. They are, I want to know if you use and if you do the same when starting conversation in your country, in your culture, or you have different tips.
Sorry, can you say it again?
So asking about these tips in your culture and your country. I want to know if you have the same tips, or maybe you have some other tips, or maybe some other ways.
Yeah, I think all of them is fit with our culture. Yeah, sometimes I see some people they talk they asking some information, personal information, but I think it's not okay in the all situation, because some people they not really want to share about your private life, or some people they have a problem or struggle about their life, or about the house, or about their family. So it it makes the conversation to be struggle and not
Of
comfort.
course.
Yeah.
Of course, you're definitely right. Some people ask some question and you have to answer because
Yeah.
actually the question is asked and you
Yeah.
are not feeling good that time because this is not the topic that you want to talk about. I definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
And well, let's see. We have audio track. So let's listen to full conversation from the first evening of the cruise
Yeah.
and okay, answer the questions for each conversation. Question number one, which of the tips are used or not used? Is the conversation successful or unsuccessful? So let's see. Number 2.2.
Sorry, I have a question. Is
Of
the first
course,
question which tip are used or not used? That
these
means the tip
tips.
I will from first to eighth.
Of course, these
Yeah,
tips. Yeah.
yeah.
This one. Well, 2.2. I think this one.
2.2 Conversation 1.
Hello. I saw you sitting on my table at dinner, but I didn't have a chance to speak to you. I'm Harry.
Hi, I'm Alessandro.
Who did you come with? Is this your first company event?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure you'll have a great weekend. Have you seen the program?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, it looks very entertaining. I think there are some left at the information desk. Are you, here with colleagues?
No.
Well, you'll soon get to know people. So, would you like another drink?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Well, it's been nice talking to you, Alessandro. You don't mind if I go and get myself a coffee? See you later.
Well, first, let's see which ones actually the speaker used.
Can you show me? Yeah. Yeah.
Of
Can you show me
course.
from 1 to 8 rule? I think it's they have a problem about the monopolizing, because one man ask and one man answer in the short
No,
answer.
no,
Huh?
actually there is a misunderstanding here about monopolizing. No, it
Uh,
was not. Actually, first he introduced
yeah.
himself.
Yeah. Yes.
Introduced himself very
Yeah.
well. So the first tip, introduce yourself and use tagline like I'm Monica, I'm Jules, I'm Jake. Okay, so this
Yeah.
one. So number one, and actually it was not about monopolizing the conversation. It was about breaking the ice. The first speaker tried to break the ice, but the second one didn't want. So
Yes.
sometimes we try, but the second speaker says, yes, no,
Mm.
yes. It means I don't want to keep this conversation going. I don't want, just go, just leave. You know,
Yeah.
it's not something good. So this is different. The
Mm.
about this one, about number 5, it's like I ask you and you want to answer, but you do,
Yeah.
I don't let you. It's like
Mm.
I interrupt you, I start talking again. So this is the meaning of monopoly. So number 1 and 3. So it's like the first one tried to break the ice, yeah, find
Yeah.
something to talk about. The second one, Yes.
Mm,
No.
mm,
No. It means stop. I don't want
yeah,
to talk to you. Yeah. And
yeah.
so it was the second question. Of course, it was
Um,
unsuccessful.
yeah,
Of
yeah.
course.
Because he don't want to continue the
Of course.
conversation. Yeah.
Of course, he made no effort to keep
Yeah.
conversation going. So maybe people
Yeah.
are different. He didn't
Yeah.
want. The second one,
Conversation 2.
Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Paolo from Napoli. I work for one of the company's suppliers.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Sonia from France.
Nice to meet you.
So, I've heard that Naples is becoming very popular for foreign investors. Is that true?
Well, Sonia, it's interesting that you say that because...
wow,
Conversation 3.
let me pause it. Okay, just one moment.
Yeah.
Hi,
Okay, so what do you think about the second one?
Can you slide up? I want to see. Yeah.
Of
It.
course.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think one, right? And two.
Yeah, two. Yeah, of course, two was really good. When you're calling introduces,
I think
yes.
two. Yeah.
Repeating names, of course, that was really good.
Yeah.
And uh, let's see if we have any. Yeah, it was really good. So this one, yeah, I think. And
It.
yes,
Do you think is it information about yourself? I hear they introduce about their works and their company, right?
yeah, of course. Yeah, yeah, this one, I think this one was really good. Number
Mm.
5. Keep
Mm.
conversation flowing, make it really natural, smooth by not monopolizing. So ask and
Mm.
answer interaction. So I think
Mm.
that was number 5. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, different. I think so. In this conversation, we could find some different tips, not only 1 and 5, but yes, 5, and well, maybe they were bolder than the others.
Mm.
Okay. And the conversation was successful or not?
Yeah, was successful.
Of course, different.
Yeah.
Okay. 3.
Conversation 3.
Hi, I'm Sumitra, based in the UK.
Hello, I'm Krishnan. Sorry, where are you from originally?
Well, my parents live in Calcutta. I was born there, but I've moved around a lot.
You are from Calcutta? No, that's amazing. My parents are from India. In fact, they are there now visiting relatives.
What a coincidence! Where do they come from?
From Bhiwandi, near Mumbai.
Bhiwandi. Isn't it famous for its textile industry?
That's right, yes. So, have you spent much time in India recently?
Well,
Mm. 1, 2,
yeah, 1, of course.
2,
And yeah,
3.
3, break the ice. It was not about, no, breaking the ice about current news story or remark about the event you are at. Like, for example, I start talking about something. Oh, do you know about, for example, this topic? Or, for example, what do you think about this cruise? Like this. So, no, 1 was good. And 2,
Because I hear they mention where the man from
yeah, of
Mumbai,
course.
India.
They
So
shared, yeah,
yeah.
they shared, it was, they shared some like experience. This conversation was really good example of
Mm.
sharing experience
Uh,
or something that they have in common. What they had in common, they both, parents and of course her, so his parents and her, they both were from Mumbai. So that
yeah.
was something in common. So number 4, but it was not something about breaking the ice with a comment about either news or
Mm.
something that they are. If I want to break the ice, I say, oh, it's so crowded here, isn't it? You
Mm.
are on a cruise. and I say, okay, it's so crowded, isn't it? So it's something that I want to break the ice with something related to the place that we are, the location. So this is breaking the ice. And but about this one, it was really good example of sharing experience, like something common that they have. And so that was really good. 1, 2, 4, 5, I think. And this one, open questions. That was really good, not yes, no. So that was really good, talking about their experiences, some information from where they live. And of course, it was really successful, I think. So this is the next one. And
How
let's
about
see
it?
the last one.
Conversation
sorry.
4.
How about it?
8.
Yeah.
Okay, so share information about yourself, but keep it positive. I didn't hear anything about some personal information. You know what is like, it's like you can share something about yourself. For example, oh, I really don't like this drink. It's not actually my thing. I'm not into but okay, but I think, for example, I don't know, that snack is really good. So this is like sharing some information about what you feel, or for example, what you think. I didn't get something related to, I don't know, number 8. But because they didn't, they only shared some information about your location, the origin, some personal information, but not really private. And just started talking, asking and answering some open questions to keep conversation going. I think this one, 8, no. 5, the last one.
Good evening, Adriana. I thought I might see you. Back for another company event?
Oh, Adam, how lovely to see you here. I heard you weren't coming.
Really? Who told you?
I can't remember. But anyway, how are things?
Oh, Adriana, where should I begin? I injured my leg in January in a skiing accident. The doctor told me to take it easy, but how could I rest with my job? Then I got flu, but we were organizing a huge trade fair at the time, so I had to keep going.
Oh dear.
Then I had problems at home with my daughter. She's 15, you know.
Oh, I'm
and...
so sorry to hear that. Look, I have to go, Adam. Catch you later.
Wow. So what do you think?
Yeah, I think once, two.
1 was good. And repeating his, she repeated, so Adam, so it was good. And the most important that made the conversation really unsuccessful was
it
definitely that was, sharing, oh, I injured myself, I broke my leg, that was really bad. Okay, why should I know? It's like the first time that women, so it's not really good. So that was a really good example of sharing some negative information about yourself. People don't like. Even if you are talking to your best friend, do they really want to know about your problems every time? Definitely no.
Yeah.
So it's like, people have lots of problems. So they don't need to know about others' problems. It's not really good. So
The context of the conversation is the first time, right?
Of course it was. Yeah. Maybe it's not the first time that you meet someone, but this one actually, it's a cruise, as you can see. Some people, maybe they know each other, they've known each other, maybe no. So this is the first time. So this event, this is the first event that some people got together.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And well, now let's see.
Can you repeat again the last conversation?
I
want to listen again.
You want to listen again?
Yeah.
Of course, why not? Let's see. Okay. So the last part, 1.
Oh, Adriana, where should I see you? Back for another company event?
Oh, Adam.
Conversation 4.
Good evening, Adriana. I thought I might see you. Back for another company event?
Oh, Adam, how lovely to see you here. I heard you weren't coming.
Really? Who told you?
I can't remember. But anyway, how are things?
Oh, Adriana, where should I begin? I injured my leg in January in a skiing accident. The doctor told me to take it easy, but how could I rest with my job? Then I got flu, but we were organizing a huge trade fair at the time, so I had to keep going.
Oh, dear.
Then I had problems at home with my daughter. She's 15, you know.
Oh, I'm
and
so sorry to hear that. Look, I have to go, Adam. Catch you later.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, that
Words.
means the women here, she don't want to hear
Of course.
about his information, adapt information.
Yeah, of course. She stopped the conversation because she really didn't want to know about some more problems that a man had. Of course, it was really boring for her, and they have known each other from somewhere. So that was not the first time that they met. Now, let's keep going. Okay, now we need to answer a few questions related to the same conversation. So the first one, conversation 1, what does Harry say to start the conversation? What phrases does he use to end the conversation? So let's see, listen again and answer these questions.
Yeah.
2.2. Conversation 1.
Hello. I saw you sitting on my table at dinner, but I didn't have a chance to speak to you. I'm Harry.
Hi, I'm Alessandro.
Who did you come with? Is this your first company event?
Yes.
Well, I'm sure you'll have a great weekend. Have you seen the program?
No, not yet.
Oh, well, it looks very entertaining. I think there are some left at the information desk. Are you here with colleagues?
No.
Well, you'll soon get to know people. So, would you like another drink?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Well, it's been nice talking to you, Alessandro. You don't mind if I go and get myself a coffee? See you later.
Well, so the phrases that he used for the beginning to start, he said,
Hi, right?
yeah, hello. It was like, okay. Let's talk about hi, hey, hello.
Yeah.
Because we use them, but how? So you know that hello is formal, and of course you can use it as, formal, informal. So it's a hi is friendly, informal, but there is a problem with hey. So that is really, it's really good. First, this one is really informal, and it's like when you say hey, for example, I don't know, you see me on the street, you come across me and you say, hey, and I'm like, do you know me from somewhere? When we met? You know what? It's like when you say, hey, it's like you have known this person from somewhere. This is not the first time that you met. So it can make people, I don't know, misunderstand. Like, do we know each other? So we say, hey, do we know each other? So hey and hi and hello. So he said hello because but it's really good. If you say hi make the conversation a little bit more friendly. So why not? And he said, hello, I saw you, said on my table, but I didn't have a chance to speak to you. I saw you, but I didn't have a chance to speak to you. So that was, and then said, I'm Harry. And then, of course, introduced himself. So then, I'm Harry. And for the end of conversation, what did he say? Do you remember?
I remember that he asked the man about he would like to drink the coffee, right?
actually that was a way to leave. So what is that? He said, well, this word, well, actually when starting conversation and talking to someone, if someone says, well, it means I want to go. So this like in Lawrence, okay, I want to go. It's like, well, it's enough. So, well, it's been nice talking to you. That was the first sentence that actually he said, and said, you don't mind if I go and get myself a coffee. And then said, see you later. So it's like, I want to go, but it's maybe this is the first time I want to be polite, and then I don't know what to say. I should go because I don't know, it's not going well. So I say, okay, I need to get a coffee, or for example, a friend is calling me, so I should go. So maybe see you later. So there are the ways that you can leave the conversation when it's not really, when it's not.
That look like a reason to leave the conversation.
Of course, maybe you really, maybe actually you don't really want to get a coffee, but it's like just you want to leave. This is actually the way, it's polite way. So this is the first one. And
I have a question. If I conversation in smooth and nature and positive with another people, but I want to stop the conversation to catch up with another people or doing something. So can I use that?
Of course.
Afterwards?
Of course. Yeah. If you don't mind, so you don't mind if I go, that is really good. You don't mind if I, for example, interrupt you, and because my friend is calling me, because I need to, for example, answer this call, is really important. Of course, why not? You can use it. This is really good way when you want to leave a conversation, stop your conversation, and you want to actually like give a reason that why. It's really polite to give reason that why you're leaving and stopping the conversation. So this is really good.
Yeah.
The next one.
Conversation 2.
Hi, I don't think we've met. I'm Paolo from Napoli. I work for one of the company suppliers.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Sonia from France.
Nice to meet you.
So, I've heard that Naples is becoming very popular for foreign investors. Is that true?
Well, Sonia, it's interesting that you say that because...
Well, so the first one, the first phrase.
They talk each other, say hello, and introduce in a short information.
Hi. Yeah, he said, I don't think we've met.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we've met. And
I am from
I'm Paolo from Napoli. And the next sentence that actually that was the end, or it was not the end, just because nice to meet you. So it was not, where is my M? Okay, nice to meet you. So it was not the end of conversation, but it's really good way. It's nice to meet you. It was nice to meet you. So go on, you can say, and you know that there is a difference between nice to meet you, nice to see you. So,
yeah, but I don't know why the man who I tip to close to catch up, but in the end he say goodbye.
No, he said, I'm not sure. Like
he gives some reason, right?
They were talking, I think. So let's see, because I think
to meet you. I'm Sonia from France.
And the
Nice to meet you.
So, I've heard that Naples is becoming very popular for foreign investors. Is that true?
Well, Sonia, it's interesting that you say that because
No, they were talking. So
Yeah.
actually, yeah, she asked general question about Napoli, and the man started. That was interesting topic, so started talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next one.
Conversation 3.
Hi, I'm Sumitra, based in the UK.
Hello, I'm Krishnan. Sorry, where are you from originally?
Well, my parents live in Calcutta. I was born there, but I've moved around a lot.
You are from Calcutta? No, that's amazing. My parents are from India. In fact, they are there now visiting relatives.
What a coincidence! Where do they come from?
From Bhiwandi, near Mumbai.
Bhiwandi. Isn't it famous for its textile industry?
That's right, yes. So, have you spent much time in India recently?
So what phrases you heard?
Yeah, the man say hi and introduce about
Yes.
him, and the women the answer and say hi and answer the question. Say about herself.
Yeah, of course. But actually, the phrase, that's amazing. It's really good. That's amazing. I like to listen to you. I like to talk to you. So here that means, it's really good. So let's talk. Actually, I'm showing my interest. I like to, oh, really? That's amazing. So that's really good. And we have another one. So I heard what a coincidence. So what a coincidence. I heard this one. Oh, what accident. Really? You are from, for example, my location. So this is really good to keep conversation going, actually. This is not the beginning. The beginning was, as you said, hi, I'm Monica from where, and for example, let's talk, and then keep it going. Oh, really amazing. What a coincidence. Let's talk more. So that was good. And
So he asked him about the coincidence, right?
yeah, of course.
And how
Coincidence. That was an accident. Ah, really? You are from my location? It's like actually something like coincidence. So that was really good. And we have intonation. That is really important when talking to people. It's like, I really want to talk to you, but I'm like, it's amazing. Yeah, thank you. This way, you feel like that. No, she doesn't. But I'm like, really? That's amazing. So what a coincidence. So it's perfect. So this is intonation, how you show your feeling. So sometimes you feel like that it's okay. I feel a bit shy. So intonation speaking is really important. Maybe one of the first step that we teach the students to have a good intonation is always to, okay, show if you are excited, if you're upset, if you're sad, if you're interested. So that was really good. Okay, next one.
Conversation 4.
Good evening, Adriana. I thought I might see you. Back for another company event?
Oh, Adam. How lovely to see you here. I heard you weren't coming.
Really? Who told you?
I can't remember. But anyway, how are things?
Oh, Adriana, where should I begin? I injured my leg in January in a skiing accident. The doctor told me to take it easy, but how could I rest with my job? Then I got flu, but we were organizing a huge trade fair at the time, so I had to keep going.
Oh, dear.
Then I had problems at home with my daughter. She's 15, you know.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Look, I have to go, Adam. Catch you later.
Well, so what phrase do Adriana and Adam used to grade each other?
Yes, it's the first time they greeting very well.
Yeah,
but
but
good
evening. But
But in the end, the conversation is not good because they choose the topic is not fit with the context.
Yeah, it was like, it was too much.
Yeah.
For Adriana, it was too much. So first, they said, good evening and how lovely to see you here.
Yeah.
So it was really good. How lovely. But for example, the last, how does Adriana show that she is listening? So she was listening. She said, I'm sorry to hear that. Adam was talking about problems, and she said, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. It's like, I'm showing empathy and I'm listening to you, but I gotta go. Like, it's it's not really good conversation. Well, do you have any questions related to this audio, this track?
No, I don't.
Well, let's see. Listen to the second conversation. So Adriana has later in the evening. So again, this time the conversation is successful. Number the phrases A to J in order you first hear them, 1 to 10. How do the phrases help the conversation flow? So let's see. 2.3. Yeah.
You order two first. How's Faye have the conversation flow? That mean what I have to do in this exercise?
Yeah, it means first you will hear these phrases. Which one you hear first, second, third one, you need to put them in order from the first one to the end one, to the last one, okay? The beginning to the end, okay? So for example, the first one, maybe by the way, maybe well, maybe don't. So you hear and you number them from 1 to 10. Which one comes first, which one comes second, third to 10. Yeah? And then how do the phrase help the conversation flow, to how make it more natural and warm, smooth? So let's listen and then we can talk about it.
Yeah.
2.3.
Hello, it's Adriana, isn't it? We met before dinner.
That's right. You're Harry. Dinner was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
How are you enjoying the event?
Very much. It's good to meet people from different parts of the group. Have you been before?
Yes, I have. About 3 years ago in Egypt. Were you there?
No, I wasn't, unfortunately. I heard it was good fun. Where are you from, by the way?
I'm from Spain originally, but I'm working in Switzerland. I have a 2-year posting in head office in Geneva.
I see. Who are you working with?
With the European HR team. I work with Ulrika Thompson.
No. What a coincidence. I know her very well. We joined the company on the same day. It's a shame she couldn't be here. Say hello to her for me, won't you?
Of course I will.
So, what are you working on?
Right now, we're trying to harmonize remuneration packages across the group. I'm working on pension plans and other saving schemes. What about you? Don't you live in Italy?
Yes, I do, in Milan. I work in R&D, but I'm thinking of moving.
Really? Can I ask where?
Well, I'd like to stay in Italy, but maybe move within the group. I'm thinking of talking to HR, actually. Apparently, they're interested in people who've worked in different divisions.
That sounds interesting. In fact, I'm coming to Milan in a couple of weeks. Would you like to meet up and talk some more?
Yes, I would. Thanks very much. Do you know Milan?
No, not really. I've just been there for meetings.
Well, I'd be delighted to show you around.
Thank you. That would be very nice.
Good. So, do you actually live in Geneva?
Well, this one, the conversation was good. And the first phrase that you heard was?
By the way?
Of course, by the way. Yeah. And when we use it, it's really common to use this phrase in conversation when you want to add a new topic. So I want to add something and say, okay, by the way, For example, how was your dinner? Like, you know, so I'm talking about something. I have a main subject to talk about. Now I want to add something else. I said, by the way, so let's talk about another topic. Well, and the next one, number 2.
I.
2 was, let me see, don't you? Yeah, I'm not sure. Number 2. I see. How about, I think it was I see G.
G.
So yeah, of course.
Well,
Of course.
apparently.
Yeah, no. J was no. Apparently, I heard the last. So yeah. By the way, and then I see, and what a coincidence. I heard actually this order. So let's listen again because it was a bit different. So let's do this one by one.
2.3.
Hello, it's Adriano, isn't it? We met before dinner.
That's right. You're Harry. Dinner was fantastic, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
How are you enjoying the event?
Very much. It's good to meet people from different parts of the group. Have you been before?
Yes.
Hello. Hello.